Welcome back, Jackie, to 2024.
Woo! We're here. We're back. We came back.
Thank you, everyone who has followed us through 2023 in the Folding Towels podcast, a podcast for massage therapists. We are talking to you from Adelaide, Australia, where it is summer, apparently.
It's a lot of seasons at the moment, David.
It certainly is.
All of them.
Fires at one part of the country and floods in other parts and hurricanes in another part. It's quite diverse.
Yeah, actually, we're very blessed here in South Australia with the weather at the moment. It rained for most of December. So up until about last week, everything was really green here. I had just a fraction over 2 weeks off and I did a couple of things. I obviously hung out with my kids, my family a lot. And mostly I watched a lot of movies, which was really, really nice just to sit around and watch some stuff and zone out. And hello to Gerard Butler if you're listening, because most of them were Gerard Butler movies. I did not want to think. Yeah, the other thing that I did, David, which was not as exciting, is I got caught up on my bookkeeping, but I really needed to because I was so far behind. And I just really wanted a couple of days where I could just sit down, jump on the laptop and just fill in all the spaces on the spreadsheet. So, and I feel much better about my admin situation now, which is good. So.
One of these small business things isn't it? It's like, what did you do on your holidays? Oh, yeah, I caught up on my book work. When you're in the trenches and you're spending your time doing the work, often the essential things get left behind.
Yeah. Well, I spent like 2 hours on Christmas Eve afternoon, finishing off a few client notes and paying some bills and sending some emails because I was not doing them from the 25th onwards. And I knew if I didn't do it before the 25th, it was just not getting done. So, yeah, I think sometimes we do put stuff off, but then we very annoyingly, we have to catch up somewhere.
Yeah. What a good feeling, though. Yeah, well, I finished up on the 21st of December and I worked that evening. I finished up at 9 p.m. Massaging. And like you, I wanted to have a proper break. So I stayed up late finishing my notes that night. And I was pretty tired when I did. And you know that I work from home.
Me, David. I think you messaged me that night at like 11 p.m. or something, which is like really late for you. And I think you told me that.
Yeah. I'd finished my notes and I finished my bookkeeping because I just wanted to close the door on 2023. Just close that door. And I work from home. I don't have far to travel back, but I decided to carry everything in one single load. And do you know what I did when I came through the door?
Oh, no.
I dropped my laptop.
Oh, no. No, that's not good.
So I have 10 meters to travel to work. I could have done 2 trips. And it's like, I'll just do trips. Oh, no, I can do it in one. Oh, I should do 2 trips. No, I can do it in one.
Is this the shopping bags all in one go situation?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, David, no.
Yeah, and so I dropped my laptop. It's like, I should have done 2 trips.
But
no, I took a good break. I took 3 weeks off, a little bit of 3 weeks. Like you, we watched a lot of movies and then we did a few day trips. I introduced my son to snorkeling. That was a really cool experience. We had some days down at the beach. Did some nice drives, played some mini golf, did a lot of swimming, and then back into the driver's seat last week. It's a bit of a rude shot.
Right. Nobody actually wants to go to work, David. Nobody.
Yeah. We're talking about how you've been doing your bookkeeping. I decided that it was a good time to transfer all my data into a new booking system. I'm starting 2024 with a new booking system, and it was a process.
Is everyone else cringing, or is that just me? Because that is a lot of work.
Yeah, I've used this booking system before, and I gave them some feedback as part of the transition to say, look, you guys, you made it so easy for me to leave you. Not that you did anything wrong, but you said your data is your data. Right? It's yours. You can take your data and you can take it to anyone else. You can take your data because you own it. And trying to leave the system that I was with up until a few days ago to come back, oh my God, do you think I can get my data out in one clean hit? No. And it's deliberate. I swear it's deliberate.
This is why I won't change booking systems at the moment. It's just too much.
I think it's so much work. I feel it is done to keep you, because transferring 1,000 client files, if you were a larger practice, maybe with 5 practitioners, you could have 5,000 people on the books. That's an enormous task.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So let's talk about something happier.
Okay.
Yeah. If you had to pick a word to describe how you want your own 2024 to go, what would it be?
When we were talking about this the other day, David, I was like, oh man, he wants me to pick a word for the year. Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Normally I would pick something kind of uplifting, like joyful or kindness or something. And like those words really resonate with me a lot. But I did struggle with this because I don't know what's happened, but I've really struggled with going back to work, David.
Yeah.
And I feel like I really have to dig into my self-care so much this year. So my word for the year is self-care. It's 2 words.
We'll hyphenate it.
Yeah. It applies to me, but it also applies to my clients as well. So
yeah,
I don't know. I just really feel like I need to change things up this year. And that means like changing my client load, not just getting massages for myself. Because I was pretty good with that last year. I was getting massages regularly, 90-minute massages as well, not just an hour. So I think I was actually looking after myself okay, but I feel like I really need to dig right into that this year and go, okay, how can I actually support myself really well? Yeah. Oh, is that, I think I went a bit deep there. I don't know.
Deep is good.
What about you, David? What's your focus for this year?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with reinventing and excitement. So I've picked 2 words.
Mm-hmm. Let's hyphenate those 2.
Yeah, they don't go so well together. Because let's face it, the years of 2020, 2021, 2022, they were all about just surviving. And 2023 was, to a degree, was rebuilding for me as I moved my practice and just started to get money back in the bank and get back into good routines and relationship and all those types of things. So this year is about reinvention and is about excitement to bring passion back into what I do. And I want to change my therapeutic focus a bit.
That is exciting.
A few episodes I talked about setting up my year, but a curveball has already come in, which I'm now starting to plan for, and some family stuff has happened, which has necessitated that my wife will travel for a significant time later in the year overseas to visit family. And so I'm going through the process of making sure that I have my supports in place, and also reconsidering my evening and weekend work during that time to ensure that I'm around for all the kids.
Yeah, there's always changes and things that happen, isn't there?
Yeah, often without warning.
Yes, usually.
Yeah.
I haven't actually got anything, any time off booked for the second half of 2024 yet. So I'm going to have a think about that and maybe have a weekend away or something. I don't know. So what else have you been up to, David? What have you been watching on the old TV?
We've been getting into Reacher.
Yeah, he's so good.
He's brutal.
All right, no spoilers. I still have the last 2 episodes to go.
Good ones too.
No.
But I've been feeling really conflicted because he's part of the good guys, but they kill lots of bad guys. And they do it in such brutal ways of like, oh, that's brutal. Oh, what's he going to do next?
Yes. Yeah. I've actually loved season 2, watching the interactions with his co-workers, like people that he's friends with and used to work with. Like, it's been really awesome to have that little group. I thought it was great.
He lives such a frugal life.
It's so crazy when you think about it. Like, he literally only has a toothbrush and his passport on him or something.
Yeah, that's right. And he travels around by bus.
I hope this isn't a spoiler for anyone, but there's one part in season 2 where his toothbrush gets snapped in half. And he literally duct tapes it back together.
It's okay. He gets a new toothbrush.
I absolutely cracked up laughing watching that bit. Oh my God, it was hilarious. Oh dear.
Anyway, I think that's enough of the banter. So, what are you going to do to grow yourself this year, Jackie? What fertilizer are you going to sprinkle on your roots?
Okay, this is a tough one. No, I'm not kidding. So I've got a few things lined up this year, right? The first one is, I don't know if I've mentioned it on the podcast before or not, but those of you that know me know that I'm actually writing a book, and I've been writing it for about 4 years. It's taken me a long time. And the book itself is actually about massage. It's for clients, not for therapists. And I have, again, because I've done this about 5 times, but I've recommitted to actually finishing it. So my goal is to actually have that done in a couple of months. I'm very close to the end, and then we've got to do the editing and everything. So I'm hoping it will be out in the second half of the year. That is like the thing that I'm so excited about doing.
It is exciting. Coming to the end of a big task like that is exciting.
Yeah. And I started it so long ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. And I did plan to have it done in a couple of years, but, you know, life gets in the way.
You know, when the marketing advice back in the day used to be, oh, you've got to have a book, you've got to have an authority book. And I started writing a book once, and I committed a cardinal sin. I saved it to the desktop instead of to my network drive.
Uh-oh.
And when I sold that laptop,
Uh-oh.
and I wiped the computer,
Uh-oh.
I launched my book. It's gone ski.
Oh, no.
So I hope yours is saved somewhere safe.
Yeah, I've got like about 3 copies of it.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, no. I've actually deleted about 10,000 photos off my laptop, not the current one that I'm using, but the previous one, accidentally, because I did the same thing. I deleted a folder off the desktop, thinking that it was saved elsewhere, and it wasn't. The other thing that I am keen to do this year, and this has taken me a little while to get back into, but I'm planning on seeing some live music this year.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
It's good for the soul.
I love live music. I really do. And I was looking through the Fringe guide only yesterday, I think it was, and circling things as you do. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm hoping that actually, yeah, feeds the soul and gets back to that self-care that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So,
Very nice.
Yeah. What about you, David?
Yeah, so on the professional front, I signed up to Paula Nutting's Supercharged Therapist Method. We caught up for a chat last week. So we had Paula on the show a few episodes back, and I haven't had a coach for a while. So I've been feeling a little bit lost with my work recently, needed a bit more focus, and having an external look at you and just speak into your life is really helpful. So she spoke some kind truths to me and about me. So I've got a few things to implement, and I'm going on to do her Chapman's reflexes course in Adelaide in February this year. So I'm looking forward to some face-to-face learning. I haven't done any face-to-face for a few years now because of Auntie Rona. and of course the massage and myotherapy conference is coming up on the Gold Coast in May this year.
I am so excited about that, David.
Yes.
Can't wait. Everything's booked to book the whole thing. So excited.
Yeah.
We'll be there annoying everyone.
Yes. We'll have our little microphone.
We will.
Yeah. But recently there's been a few posts in the Facebook groups about, I guess, professional isolation and therapists wanting to be able to connect with other therapists. And the Stuart Hines group, particularly the Victorian therapists in there, were using Zoom quite a lot to catch up during the pandemic and their almost 12 months of isolation. And they were hosting regular online quizzes and just getting together for a laugh. And I feel like those therapists are really, really connected and collegiate. And so there's been quite a bit of talk about seeing more of those social type gatherings between therapists. So one of my goals this year is to grow my network of friendly therapists so I don't feel so isolated. And I've stuck my hand up to organise some get-togethers in my little patch out here.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be all about learning. You're allowed to have fun.
Yes, absolutely. And we are often so alone. So I'll come along and hang out with a few people. That sounds really good.
Yeah, fantastic.
No, that's cool. We are pretty excited about 2024, though, I think, David. We've got a pretty full year planned.
Yeah, we do. We've got some great guests coming up and some great topics.
Yeah.
Now, just because we have set our topics doesn't mean that you can't ask us to talk about something, though, does it?
We're flexible, honestly.
Yeah, flexible.
Yeah, we are.
So if there's something you are desperate to hear about, head to our website, foldingtowespodcast.com.au, and you can send us a little message there, or you can look out for us on Facebook and Instagram, send us a DM or leave a comment on one of the posts.
We would love to hear from you. It would be wonderful.
Yeah. So we've had a few messages throughout the year with some suggestions, and we've actioned some of those too.
Yeah. Cool.
And one of the things that you can do to help us out is to like and to subscribe to this podcast so that you never miss an episode.
And don't forget to share with your friends.
Please do.
Tell everybody.
So if you like what we are doing in the Folding Towels podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you are on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a rating or a review. It does help us ever so much to be found in the ratings.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening. We are so happy to be back in 2024 and can't wait to chat with you in the next episode.
This is us signing out just for this episode.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
See you, David.